So this is a short video. I got a package in the mail today from this guy right here, Diver Below. He just getting into YouTube. I'm guessing he's been detecting for quite some time. He's got much experience with scuba diving, and he's incorporating metal detecting into his hobby. So I did a video not too long ago, and I used a couple of different adhesives and stuff like that. And Diver Below, first name Roy, contacted me and asked me if I'd ever tried this stuff that he uses all the time to repair wetsuits, and it's supposed to be phenomenal. So he asked me for my address, and he sent me some. Here's the stuff right here. It's called Aquaseal. This is the small tube. I guess they make a large tube as well. So it's for repairing wetsuits, dry suits, and waterproof gear. Strong and permanent repair. Highly flexible, elastic urethane. Hundreds of uses. So he thought maybe I could incorporate this somehow with my tinkering and handiwork that I do. And actually I am going to try it, because the handle on my Wicked Digger ripped where the metal tube ends inside the handle. You know, just like you used to on your bicycles when you were a kid, it ripped. So I'm going to try this stuff, see if that works. He sent me a nice little note, you know. Says inside you'll find my first underwater find here in Washington. He's in Washington State. The gold-plated spoon, 40 feet underwater at a historical site. Also encloses some old bottles. He saw me do my dig out in the yard here, and some of the old bottles I dug up, so he sent me a couple more, just to show off, I think, because his bottles are way older than mine. So, you know, thanks, Roy. No, that's cool, though. And, you know, it goes on to give the instructions on the Aquaseal, which is, you know, it's clear on the back of the package if you ever buy this stuff, you know. He highly recommends it. He's an avid scuba diver. Let me show you what else he sent me, and I'll be right back. There he is, Diver Below. So here's the other stuff he sent me. First, there's this, some fancy sort of ladle that has some gold plating still on it. This point is sort of got a machine notch in it. I don't know if you can see it, the machine notch like there and there. And this tip seems to have rotted away a bit, but the gold plating goes all the way up. So either the rest of the handle is missing, or there was a fancier, you know, plastic handle, and this would have been for, you know, maybe a punch bowl, I guess. I don't know. It's got sort of a scallop clamshell kind of design to it, so that's really cool. It's got a lot of gold plating still left on there. That's really neat. Thank you very much for that. This little bottle, which green is my son's favorite color, and he was ecstatic to see this. It's got a threaded top on it, so I'm going to guess it's not pre-1900, but it could go back as far as the 20s or 30s. They were using threaded tops pretty popularly in the roaring 20s, and even up all the way back to the 1900s, 1900 even. So this would have been, I don't know, some sort of medicine. This one here also has a threaded top on it, but it's got some cool embossing on the sides. It says Castoria. I don't know if that's a brand of castor oil. Looks like a castor oil type bottle. And then this embossing I can barely read. It says Chaz H. Fletcher. So that would have been Charles H. Fletcher was the company, and Chaz is a nickname for Charles. So that's pretty cool. And then this medicine bottle, which is looks really pretty old. It still would have been a cork, you know, or a rubber stopper that goes in there, no threads, and no seam to be seen. So that's really nice. Has a number 13 on the bottom. I still got to figure out how to date these things. And count them, 1, 2 tubes of Aquaseal. The single part polymer urethane epoxy for fixing wetsuits and whatever else you might do it. So He doesn't have any videos up yet, and he's got 2 subscribers. I'm half of them. So why don't you go to his channel, subscribe to his channel, leave him a message, and tell him to get his butt in gear and get a freaking camera underwater with him, because he's not going to have enough stuff with, scuba tank and weight belt, scuba mask, metal detector, some sort of fine pouch to keep it all in, maybe a pinpointer that can go underwater. He's not going to have enough. He needs to take a camera with him so we can help guarantee, that he's got enough to do when he's underwater. So go check him out, Diver Below. Just send him a message, say hi, subscribe to him, and we'll see if we can't get him onto YouTube. He'll be one of the, we don't have very many underwater divers in our little clique, at least none that I've really found. But go check him out. Again, thank you, Roy. Diver Below, thank you very much. This stuff will come in very handy, and I will do a repair video using this stuff and put it to the test. So go check him out, guys. Thank you, and as always, swing, beat, dig.